Hi, and welcome to IT 1010, Intro to Microcomputer Applications. I'm your instructor for the semester, James Leisure. I just wanted to take this opportunity with this video to go over the course in Blackboard and show you uh, where things are and what to expect. So when you first log onto Blackboard, as I've done here, you'll see that we start in the announcements section. I typically use the announcements section to announce that a new weekly folder is available, which will always happen on Monday of the week. And any emergency notices like you know the schedule has changed, expectations for a quiz or a test have changed. So that's where you'll find any changes to the course or any corrections. For instance, if a question on the quiz has been corrected. But for the most part, you won't see much in the announcement section, just that weekly announcement. Next is the Start Here section. The Start Here section contains information about me, how to get a hold of me, and then also the class schedule and syllabus. The syllabus is really our contract for the course, so it has all expectations for grading, assignments, what objectives we're covering in the course. And you should review the syllabus during week 1 and let me know if you have any questions. Also note that my preferred method of communication is email. Much easier for me to check my email throughout the day than it is to log on to voicemail and listen to voicemail messages. So I do prefer email. I do ask that you include some information in the subject line about what course it is. So if you said the CRN number 88983, 88984, or if you said second week online 1010, that'd be fine as well. Just so I know which course you're referring to, just given the number of students that I have during the semester. You'll notice I have the capability to meet online. If you have a question and are not able to make it to the college, we can meet online. I do have my office hours listed in the Start Here area. Those are my prescribed office hours. However, there are times when I'm meeting with other students or in meetings, so I do prefer that you make an appointment with me to make sure that I will be here and able to devote time to you one-on-one. Here's the schedule, and you'll notice that it is very condensed. This being an 8-week class, we have to cover what normally is covered in a 16-week class. So it is a very intense schedule. We're going to cover a lot of content, and there will be a lot of work on a weekly basis. So make sure that you set aside enough time to devote to completing the work for the class. Also, just a quick overview. So we're going to go over some basic concepts. What the parts of a computer. We'll learn a little bit about the operating system, email, and Internet and World Wide Web concepts. In addition, we'll go through the entire Office suite, so Microsoft Word, Excel, Access, and PowerPoint. Okay, the next thing is the lessons area. The lessons area is where you'll do the bulk of work for the class. And you'll notice there's a week 1 folder for the first week. Note that the dates indicate the actual dates of the week. So 10/22 is the first day of the week, 10/29 is the ending date for the week. And there is a discussion forum posting that's due by Thursday at midnight. However, everything else that's due for on a weekly basis is due this last Monday of the week by 11:59 p.m. So lab 1, quiz 1, discussion, responses, and tests for any given week would be due the following Monday, or last Monday of the week, by 11:59 p.m. If we click on the week 1 folder, you'll notice that there are 3 things. First, instructions for the week, a materials folder, and an assignments folder. Every single weekly folder will contain the same layout. So you'll have a bulleted list of items that you need to complete. You can also see the items that you'll be graded on if you click on Check Grades. Next, in the materials folder, we'll find any presentations or PowerPoints that complement the book, and any external resources that I've provided, as well as videos, screenshots, tutorials, that sort of thing, to help you through the assignments. And finally, the assignments folder contains all the work that you need to do for the week. So We have a discussion board posting for week 1. You can click on discussion board. It takes you to the same place as the discussion board link on the left. Quiz 1, all quizzes and tests will be taken directly in Blackboard, so you click on this and step through, and it'll present you with the questions for the quiz. You complete the quiz and click submit right in Blackboard to submit your quiz. And finally, the lab. So here we have lab, and you can see it's got a Word document with instructions. And if you click on lab 1, it's actually a drop box. So there's a button that says browse computer. You browse the computer, upload all of the files for your completed lab. Once all of the files are uploaded, click submit, and it'll send the assignments to me. If you need help submitting labs, please do make an office hour appointment with me so we can go through that together. Tri-C resources. These are general Tri-C resources, student services support. If you have technical problems, you can always visit the TLC on campus, or you can contact customer support, 216-987-HELP. Check grades. This is where you'll see your ongoing grades. Just a quick couple notes about checking your grades. You'll see something out of a possible points, and what you see means something. So if you see a dash, that means you have not submitted it in Blackboard. If you see a piece of paper that looks like it has writing and a pencil laying across it, that means you've saved it but you haven't submitted it. So you need to go back to that assignment and actually submit it, or contact me and let me know. Next, you could see a green exclamation mark. That means you've submitted it successfully, but I have not graded it yet. And then finally, you could see a point total. So you see 9 out of 10. That means that the assignment was completed, graded, and you got that many points out of the possible total number of points. If you do see your grade, typically it's a hyperlink you can click on to see the results of your assignment. And finally, about grades. Each time I add an assignment to Blackboard, it's going to affect your overall grade. So if I add an assignment that's worth 10 points, all of a sudden now you've got a 0 out of 10 on that assignment until you submit it and I grade it. So good rule of thumb is to use something like Excel, or take the number of points you've earned, divide it by the possible number of points for just those assignments that you've completed, and then it'll give you a reflection on your running total for your current grade. Okay, so I think that's about it for Blackboard. I did want to mention that you do need to have access to Microsoft Office, and it does need to be 2010. So I'm fine with you using the computer labs at the college, library, a friend or family member's house, or if you have it on your computer, that's great. If you don't and you're interested, I've provided a resource where you can purchase it for $99. Just follow this hyperlink. All you need is a .edu email, which you have through Tri-C. And if you don't know how to use your Tri-C email address, I would stop in the TLC and ask for help with that. So remember that just because this is an online course doesn't mean there's not a person behind it. I know sometimes the online class can be a little impersonal, but I'm here to help you through the semester. So please get a hold of me as quickly as you can if you have any questions or you're struggling with anything. If you have questions about how to submit things in Blackboard and so forth. So I am here to help you through the semester, but you do need to contact me right away to let me know about stuff. And if you have any questions about the course or expectations or anything, it's very important that you communicate that to me. And if you're ever on campus, please do stop by. I'd love to meet online students. Obviously, we don't get to see each other person to person unless you do. So I look forward to a very successful semester with all of you, and wish you the best of luck getting started. Thanks.